Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2026 Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. Now in its second year of production, the all-new Nissan Armada reinvigorates the full-size SUV segment. Following its predecessor's lengthy production run, this new generation makes giant leaps forward in every aspect of its design, capability, performance, road manners, and safety features. With a Pro 4X grade available for the first time, and now a performance-built Nismo trim, there's quite a range of options for those seeking something strictly for passenger hauling or something more capable, no matter what you're into. The Armada is confident tackling the great outdoors, capably transporting toys and easily handling long-distance road trips, all while featuring advanced technologies to make every journey more connected and convenient. The fresh, adventure-ready design offers a strong presence and high ground clearance, with the segment's highest driver's eye point, along with an imposing visual presence with strong proportions yet carefully controlled surfacing on its body sides. The design is much more cohesive looking than its predecessor. All LED exterior lighting provides stunning illumination at night and a strong visual signature, including an available full-width LED tail lamp. The anti-wedge profile with a long sculpted hood leading into crisp shoulder lines helps project a sense of motion that belies the vehicle's size. It's more dynamic and sporty looking than its rivals, especially when viewing the sculpted hood from the driver's seat. In my opinion, this is the best looking big SUV currently on the market. The large vents on the front fenders look pretty cool, especially in Pro 4X guys. The one on the passenger side provides additional cooling for the engine. The Armada is offered with a wide range of wheels too. The rear wiper is hidden at the top of the rear glass for a sleeker appearance and better rear visibility. In front, a functional air curtain built into the front fascia helps direct air around the front wheels to improve aerodynamic efficiency. Similar to how the Cadillac Escalade shares its foundation with the Chevrolet Tahoe, the Infiniti QX80 does the same with the Armada. Having had the chance to drive another QX80 not that long ago, specifically the new Sport trim, I can honestly say the two are very similar in design, construction, and performance, but they're also quite different. For one, the Infiniti is more techy, so if you're looking for something a bit more traditional feeling in an increasingly digital world, the Armada delivers what I would consider to be the perfect balance. There's screens, but there's also a bunch of well laid out buttons for commonly used features. The Infiniti is incredibly nice and offers a number of exclusive features and an arguably more premium design. For the price difference, the Armada offers an excellent value for its segment, especially when looking at the Pro 4X and Platinum Reserve trims. Even at the tip-top end, compared to its rivals, the Armada offers, in my opinion, class-leading comfort, performance, and interior quality. When you're looking at spending this kind of money on an SUV, you expect to be pampered. The Armada delivers. The Platinum Reserve in particular features exclusive 22-inch machined and painted wheels, an adaptive air suspension, a rear LED light bar, puddle lamps, and body color running boards. Its beautifully crafted interior boasts quilted leather-appointed seating, leather-wrapped steering wheel with unique stitching and multicolor ambient lighting. Comfort is further enhanced by massaging front seats, unique colors, heated second-row seats, effortless control of biometric cooling, a head-up display, and all sorts of other things. This just scratches the surface. The Platinum Reserve is offered with 10 exterior color options, 3 standard and 7 premium. 4 of the premium options are available with a contrasting super black roof. This example is finished in Everest White Tri-Coat with the super black roof. The 2026 Armada is available in 5 trim levels. The SV starts at $61,030, followed by the SL at $65,720, the Platinum at $72,680, the Pro 4X at $76,490, and the Platinum Reserve at $79,740. New for 2026 is the performance-focused Nismo model, which starts at $82,470. I hope to be able to cover one of those in great depth in a future review. As shown here with premium two-tone paint, ProPilot Assist 2.1 and 4-wheel drive, this example retails for $87,390. For reference, an entry model Infiniti QX80 starts at $85,940. The Platinum Reserve most directly competes against the Chevrolet Tahoe High Country, GMC Yukon Denali, Ford Expedition King Ranch, and the Toyota Sequoia Capstone. The SV comes with 18-inch alloy wheels, while the SL and Platinum upgrade to 20-inch machined and painted alloy wheels. The Pro 4X has exclusive 18-inch alloy wheels that are painted gloss black and wrapped in meaty 275/60 all-terrain tires. Additional 18-inch Nismo off-road wheel options are optionally available either in bronze or black finishes. The Platinum Reserve and Nismo offer the largest wheels out of the lineup at 22 inches in diameter, though each has its own unique style. The 22s are wrapped in 275/50 all-season tires. A spare wheel and tire is mounted underneath the rear of the vehicle. The Armada's brake-by-wire system includes 4-wheel internally ventilated disc brakes. All 4 discs span 13.78 inches in diameter. As expected, the front discs are thicker than the rears. The front discs are also paired to twin-piston calipers. The rear discs are paired to single-piston calipers. The parking brake is electronic and incorporates an auto hold feature. The switch for it is on the bottom left side of the dash. The brakes perform great. The pedal has a weighty feel and quick response. Stopping power builds in a smooth, natural, progressive way through the pedal's travel. The Armada's front suspension consists of independent double wishbones with standard coil springs and shock absorbers. The rear suspension is also composed of independent double wishbones and coil springs, but the shock absorbers are separated from the springs. The Platinum Reserve features an adaptive electronic air suspension, which helps optimize ride comfort and handling. The system has multiple ride heights dependent on circumstance and additional benefits in terms of vehicle usability. It automatically lowers by 1.2 inches at speeds for aerodynamic improvements. When parked, it can lower by 2.8 inches from normal to an easy access level, dramatically easing ingress and egress of passengers or loading of cargo. Finally, for use in more rugged terrain, an off-road setting raises the air suspension 2.1 inches above normal ride height. In its highest setting, the Platinum Reserve has 9.6 inches of ground clearance. Approach, breakover, and departure angles measure 16.5, 21.6, and 24.5 degrees respectively. The electronically adjustable dampers regulate vehicle motions, reducing body roll around curves and minimizing up and down motions over bouncy roads. They deliver smoother and more in-control lane changes and enhanced ride quality over the standard suspension. Additional enhancements to the Armada's chassis that benefit ride and handling include a frame with 25% greater torsional stiffness and 57% greater lateral stiffness versus the preceding Armada. The adoption of an electronic power steering rack, which improves torsional stiffness by 300% over the previous hydraulic system, facilitates new advanced driver assist features. The steering takes 3.1 turns to go from lock to lock. All in all, the new Armada is a better driver than its predecessor. While I wouldn't call it agile, it does feel more refined and controlled when it comes to body motions and general dynamics. At the end of the day, the Armada is one of the last traditional body-on-frame SUVs, and it's hard to get away from size and weight in this case, but Nissan has done an incredible job with tuning this chassis. Numerous enhancements to sound deadening render the cabin more tranquil. On the highway, the Armada is as much as 3 decibels quieter than its predecessor. In urban and suburban driving, it's as much as 4 decibels quieter. The Armada's dashboard is defined by dual digital displays that share a common housing. On the SV and SL, the displays span 12.3 inches diagonally. The other trims upgrade to dual 14.3-inch displays. The instrument display in front of the driver is reconfigurable, offering several different views, from more modern readouts to traditional instruments. Most of the controls on the right spoke of the steering wheel allow you to operate the instrument cluster, but they can also be used to operate the infotainment system. One button allows you to switch between instrument or infotainment control, at which point you can use the arrow pads and ergonomically placed jog wheel to make your selections. For the first time, the Armada also offers a color head-up display to help keep key information in your direct line of sight. As the flagship SUV in the Nissan range, the new Armada delivers confident, capable performance that's balanced with a high degree of refinement. The 5.6-liter V8 that's been with the model since the beginning has been replaced with a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine that's rated for 425 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 516 pound-feet of torque at 3,600 RPM. Increases of 25 horsepower and 103 pound-feet of torque versus the outgoing V8. The engine is built using aluminum for the block and heads. It features dual overhead cams with 4 valves per cylinder and electronically controlled variable intake valve timing. Fuel is delivered via direct injection, and the compression ratio is 10.6 to 1. Max engine speed is 6,000 RPM. 0 to 60 miles an hour takes about 6 seconds, which is quick for something of this size. Those lamenting the lack of the V8 will have to get behind the wheel. The V6 is honestly a phenomenal engine. The only legitimate downside is that it doesn't have that V8 sound, but other than that, it outperforms the V8 in every way. Torque is stronger down low and it pulls strong through the rev range. Complementing the new engine is a new 9-speed automatic transmission that replaces the previous 7-speed transmission. Helping free up valuable space for cup holders and storage, the Armada uses sleek push buttons to shift its transmission. Just put your foot on the brake and make your selection. You can toggle between automatic and manual shifting by pressing the D button. When in manual mode, you can shift using the steering wheel paddle shifters. The new transmission has a 40% wider gear ratio range than the previous 7-speed, which improves low-end acceleration 27% and overdrive fuel economy 12%, and contributes to both responsive acceleration and efficient highway cruising. All trims are offered in either rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, except for the Pro 4X, which is offered exclusively with four-wheel drive and an electronic locking rear differential. A convenient auto mode for the four-wheel drive system is ideal for drivers encountering varying road surfaces. The Armada includes a drive mode selector in the center console, which on the Platinum Reserve has 8 selectable modes: Standard, Eco, Sport, Tow, Snow, Sand, Rock, and Mud Rut. They alter vehicle systems to optimize performance for the selected scenario, while hill descent control helps manage speeds when going downhill. An off-road information display features an inclinometer, slip indicator, and a steering angle indicator. Innovative camera technologies also improve visibility. Invisible hood view helps spot obstacles by providing a virtual view through the engine bay. Front wide view provides a wide-angle vantage to the front, and 3D Intelligent Around View Monitor allows the driver to rotate the viewing angle on the infotainment display to spot obstacles and hazards from nearly every angle. The new powertrain, along with aerodynamic enhancements and other mechanical changes, result in slightly better fuel economy than the outgoing V8. Highway numbers are relatively unchanged. The bigger difference is around town, where you'll see gains of more than 10%. Rear-wheel drive models will return an EPA estimated 16 miles per gallon in the city and 20 miles per gallon on the highway. Four-wheel drive models return 15 miles per gallon city and 19 miles per gallon highway. During my week of driving, I averaged around 17 miles per gallon. Premium fuel is required. The total tank capacity is 23.6 gallons. Comparing fuel economy, the Armada slots smack dab in the middle of the competition, with some being a little better and some being a little worse. The Armada has a standard towing capacity of up to 8,500 pounds, with a Class 4 2-inch tow hitch and a 7-pin harness. The Platinum Reserve includes an integrated trailer brake controller to the right of the steering column. Standard trailer blind spot monitoring can warn of vehicles in blind spots even when towing. You simply input the length of your trailer, up to 33 feet in length, to configure the system. The interior of the new Armada offers supreme comfort within its cabin, including high-quality materials, carefully integrated available technologies, and notable improvements in roominess for people and cargo. The dashboard combines tactile physical controls with large, high-definition screens to optimize utility. Finely crafted touches are available, including open-pore wood finishing, available 64-color ambient lighting, and quilted leather-appointed seating. The driver has a commanding viewpoint, the highest driver's eye point in the segment, for a confident view of the vehicle's surroundings. Front row legroom is also up 4.2 inches versus the outgoing Armada. The Platinum Reserve's premium quilted leather upholstery is available in a few color themes, including almond with chai, charcoal with espresso, and chestnut with rye. This example has the latter, and it's a unique color combo to the Platinum Reserve. Accent stitching provides further detailing, as does the leather-wrapped airbag cover. The available panoramic sunroof with one-touch open-close, tilt, and a power-sliding sunshade allows more natural light into the cabin when desired. The Pro 4X also has leather, but the styling of the upholstery is unique to the trim. The SL has tailor-fit upholstery, while the SV has basic leatherette. The SV comes standard with an 8-way power driver seat and a 4-way power passenger seat. The SL and Pro 4X upgrade the front seats with 2-way power lumbar and heating. 12-way power front seats with 4-way power lumbar, as well as heating and cooling, are standard on the Platinum and Platinum Reserve and optional on the Pro 4X with the premium package. The Platinum Reserve seats go one step further by adding a few massage programs that can be varied in speed and intensity. The seats are incredibly comfortable to say the least, with soft padding and just the right amount of support. On the SL and above, the driver's seat gets 2-person memory presets that also include the position of the steering wheel and side mirrors. Additionally, the Platinum Reserve has customizable ambient lighting. You can individually toggle the front and rear lighting, choose from 64 different colors, or pick one of the many preset themes. The dashboard's dual displays play a big part in delivering on a promise to incorporate powerful technology that enables a more connected and convenient drive. The new infotainment system comes with Google built-in on the SL and above. Always updated Google Maps allow for simple and efficient navigation, while users can download many of their other favorite apps on Google Play. Google Assistant further makes everyday interactions easier, allowing for natural language requests like, "Hey Google, navigate to my nearest Nissan retailer." Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also included, along with Amazon Alexa and Nissan Connect services with a 4G Wi-Fi hotspot. Additional standard features include AM, FM, and HD radio, Sirius XM satellite radio, internet radio, and Bluetooth hands-free phone and audio streaming. The Armada now offers Klipsch Premium Audio. On the SL and above, you have a standard 12-speaker system with 600 watts of total power, a 12-channel amplifier, and active sound enhancement. Unique user interface elements express the new direction for Nissan and convey the audiophile level performance and immersive attributes of the Klipsch Premium Audio System, including an embedded demo mode delivering a curated audio-visual experience within the cabin that's really quite cool to watch. The Armada's center stack is different from the QX80 in that it uses physical buttons and knobs versus a touchscreen to control climate, air suspension height, drive modes, drivetrain modes, and more. The climate control system has 3 zones, 2 for the front, 1 for the rear. The Platinum, Platinum Reserve, and Pro 4Xs with the premium package include advanced plasma cluster air purification and a grape polyphenol filter, as well as a new biometric cooling system, which I'll highlight more in just a moment. The climate controls in the center stack are basic: temperature, fan speed, automatic mode, and recirculating. More in-depth climate controls, in addition to the rear controls, can be found in the climate menu of the infotainment system. There, you can control things like zone, a myriad of automatic settings, and even the heated rear seats if equipped. USB Type-C ports are available in every row, featuring up to 15-watt, 3-amp power ratings for rapidly charging devices. With the second row bench seat, there's 6 ports. With captain's chairs, there's 8 ports. Between all 3 rows of seats, there's 8 cup holders, plus 4 bottle holders. Tons of storage space is found throughout the cabin. In the overhead console, there's sunglass storage. Across the center console, there's a covered compartment that hides an available wireless phone charger, a pair of USB outlets, and cup holders. Additional storage plus a 12-volt power outlet can be found underneath the floating center console. There's a large console cubby, glove box, and broad lower door storage too. The Armada offers 3 different levels of driver assistance technology that can make road trips or even just the daily commutes more convenient. Standard on SV and Pro 4X trims is ProPilot Assist, which combines intelligent cruise control with steering assistance to help the driver stay centered in their lane and maintain a set speed and distance to the vehicle ahead. Moving up to the SL, Platinum, and Platinum Reserve trims, the Armada is equipped with ProPilot Assist 1.1, which elevates the driver assistance experience by using navigation information to proactively adjust vehicle speed for curves and interchanges. Optional on the SL, Platinum, and Platinum Reserve trims is ProPilot Assist 2.1, Nissan's most advanced driver assistance technology. It allows attentive drivers to take their hands off the steering wheel in single-lane freeway operation, while the system handles acceleration, steering, and braking. A map of roads on which ProPilot Assist 2.1 is available can be found on Nissan's website. The Armada also includes numerous safety technologies on all trims, with standard Nissan Safety Shield 360, including automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, high beam assist, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, rear automatic braking, and rear cross traffic alert, plus intelligent forward collision warning, intelligent blind spot intervention, and intelligent lane intervention. The Armada uses the latest in camera and image processing technology, not simply as a party trick, but to make everyday driving easier. A rear view monitor is standard on the SV. An HD Enhanced Intelligent Around View monitor with moving object detection is standard on the SL. The front wide view and invisible hood views, standard on the SL and above, become even more useful when combined with ultra wide view, which extends the image across both dash displays. Additional camera technologies include a new 3D around view monitor with moving object detection and an available smart rear view mirror, the latter of which has a special zoom feature for additional assistance when hitching up a trailer, both of which are included on the Platinum, Pro 4X, and Platinum Reserve. An available dash cam recorder, part of the Pro 4X premium package and included on the Platinum and Platinum Reserve, helps provide peace of mind by recording exterior incidents. You can access the recordings through the infotainment system or your mobile device. The available in-vehicle camera offers a couple of additional benefits. First, those in the front row can push a button to have its vantage of the second row seats displayed on the infotainment display for a quick check on passengers. Additionally, when the vehicle is parked, you can use your Nissan smartphone app to check the camera to see whether any items were left behind in the cabin without having to go back to the vehicle. Airbags include dual-stage front airbags, driver and front passenger seat-mounted side impact airbags, driver and front passenger knee airbags, and roof-mounted side curtain supplemental curtain airbags for all 3 rows. The Platinum Reserve gets exclusive far side airbag technology, which assists in maintaining occupants' positions during a far side or side impact scenario. The far side airbag is incorporated into the inside bolster of the driver's seat. Because a full-size SUV like the Armada will often accommodate multiple passengers with seating for 7 or 8, particular attention was paid to enabling swift and intuitive access to all rows. Not only that, but the second and third row are roomier than the outgoing model, especially when it comes to legroom. Like the front passengers, rear passengers are treated to significantly more comfort amenities and available tech. It's truly a wonderful place to be. The second row seats, regardless of whether you have captain's chairs or not, are able to slide back and forth and recline. The outboard seats are heated on the Platinum, Platinum Reserve, and Pro 4X with the Platinum package. The rear climate controls can be found in the back of the center console, operated by conventional buttons. Beneath the climate controls are USB-C power outlets and a 12-volt power outlet. Captain's chairs that include a center console with 2 cup holders are standard on the Platinum and Platinum Reserve. They're optional on the SL. The other trims come standard with a split bench seat that offers 40-20-40 split folding, as well as a center armrest with 2 cup holders. For 2026, the Pro 4X is now available with captain's chairs as well. The Platinum and Platinum Reserve are offered with the split bench seat if that better suits your needs. The second row seat is very comfortable. I, being 5 foot 10 inches, found the overall second row space to be exceptional. It's airy and open, especially with the panoramic sunroof. With the available segment-first technology called biometric cooling, front and second row passengers are able to be cooled quicker and more effectively. An infrared sensor integrated into the headliner detects when a passenger is hot and near instantly adjusts the temperature and airflow to send cool air to where it's needed the most, without any interaction required from the driver or passengers. This effortless technology can rapidly cool off a passenger who is, for example, feeling warm after a vigorous soccer match with friends. Adjustable air vents are mounted in the headliner. Additional second row amenities include overhead grab handles, LED lighting and coat hooks, grab handles on the B-pillars, seatback storage pockets, and lower door pockets with bottle holders. Both second row seat styles feature Nissan's EasyFlex seating system with one-touch release. It's basically a walk-in mode that makes access to the third row simpler. Additionally, owing to precise engineering of the folding mechanism, child safety seats can remain safely buckled in place even when the second row tips forward. That is a really cool feature. Third row passengers benefit from significantly enhanced width, knee, and legroom. Legroom in particular grows by an impressive 5.7 inches. I had plenty of room. Obviously, it's not quite as roomy as the second row, but 2 adults are able to sit in the third row without issue. Provisions are available to sit someone in the middle, but it's most likely going to be a child just due to the seat's width. What I really liked is that the third row backrest is power adjustable so you can easily recline, cargo space permitting for greater relaxation. The headrest can be kept stowed down when not in use for better rearward visibility, but that's where the available rearview camera mirror comes into play. When activated, it gives you an unobstructed rearward view. On each side of the third row, you have 2 cup holders and USB ports. Overhead, there's adjustable air vents and grab handles. A manual liftgate with auto close is standard on the SV and SL. A motion-activated hands-free power liftgate is standard on higher trims and optional with the Pro 4X Premium package, featuring an opening angle memory function to avoid striking lower garage doors or other obstacles. Cargo space has been efficiently increased, making it even simpler to bring along all of life's needs. The rear of the cargo floor has a compartment underneath it, which is a handy place for stowing smaller items like a first aid kit. Thanks to the one-touch power folding seats, reconfiguring and expanding cargo space is a cinch. The buttons are located on the right side panel. With third row upright, Nissan increased cargo space to 22 cubic feet. That's a 28% improvement over the prior generation. Space behind the second row increases to 59 cubic feet, a 17% improvement. With all of the seats folded flat, the Armada has 101 cubic feet of total cargo space. Compared to the prior generation, the cargo floor is flatter, with the seats folded, making it far more practical when it comes to space utilization, loading, and unloading. An additional benefit with having the available air suspension is being able to remotely lower the vehicle by pressing and holding the button on the right side panel. This places it into an access position, giving you a lower liftover height to further ease loading and unloading of cargo. There are several cargo hooks on either side of the cargo area if needed. Additional amenities back here include provisions for a cargo net, an AC 120 volt power outlet, and overhead LED lighting. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that as well and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.